Hey, Teddy covers with a big game breakdown for this weekend's college football action. Let's go to the great state of Michigan and talk about the Michigan Wolverines and the Michigan State Spartans. Right now, looking at the Wager Talk live odds screen for this 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific kick on NBC/Peacock. Right now, the Wolverines minus 24 point road favorite. Total sitting at 48. Rivalry game, yes, but no. Michigan, the majority of their players come from out of state. They hate Ohio State. Sparty is more like the kid brother as opposed to the real rival for the Michigan Wolverines. The last 10 years, look, these two teams play every year. Michigan won one game in the last 10 meetings by enough to cover this point spread. It was 29-7 last year. Sparty didn't do anything, but minus 24. Oh, Michigan would have not gotten the money. It would be Michigan State money. Sparty won straight up in 21. They won straight up in 20. In fact, they've won 6 of the last 9 meetings in straight up fashion. They were dogs of a touchdown or more in 5 of those 6 wins. So Sparty's actually fared fairly well in this series. And when it comes to the intensity of the rivalry, I think it's stronger for the Michigan State side than it is for the Michigan side. Now look, it's hard to step in front of the Wolverines. All right? They're number 2 in the country, and frankly, they've been the best team in the country. They've covered the spread in each of the last 3, and blowouts: 45-7 versus Nebraska, 52-10 versus Minnesota, 52-7 versus Indiana. They have that go for the jugular mentality, and the defense allowed 10 or less in every game this year. This is not an easy team to step in front of, especially with Sparty. Sparty's got all kinds of issues. They had a 2-0 start versus Central Michigan on FCS squad, and then the Mel Tucker meltdown debacle. And the first 2 games following his departure were ugly. They got bombed at Washington. They got bombed at Maryland. The last 2 weeks, they've been competitive. They've been competitive against some decent defenses. They lost to Iowa by 10, a push against the point spread. But that was a punt return touchdown. The game was tied with less than 4 to play. Last week, they took a 3-point loss to Rutgers. They blew an 18-point lead. Somewhat demoralizing, yes, but they're in the game. They're not getting crushed. They're playing competitive football. Spartans linebacker Aaron Brule talking about last week and the difficulties they had, the mentality moving forward. Quote, "There's not a doubt. We clearly see we can play with anybody at any time. We just have to finish those games, and we will do that." Look, like I said, it's not easy to step in front of the Michigan Wolverines. They've been absolutely elite pretty much from the get-go this year. And after failing to cover early when Harbaugh was suspended, they've been a monster in recent weeks. But the betting market is a great equalizer. 24 points is too many for this relatively one-sided rivalry game. The series history tells us it's too many points. And for as good as Michigan has been, this is absolutely a circle game on Michigan State's schedule. Let's not forget, Wolverines have played 8. This will be their 8th straight week. They have a bye next week. And I always worried about the big road chalk before the bye week. They're up by 3 touchdowns at halftime. Sometimes it's a little bit less intensity after the break. Michigan State plus the points. The only way I can look in this one. Thank you for watching Wager Talk TV. Please give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. We do every top 25 team betting videos every week, as well as every NFL game. So if you like this type of content, give us a click, give us a subscribe, and of course, if you want to get on board with a pick package, 7-day all-access pass. Nothing more to buy, no bait and switch. Just use promo code 7, the number 7, and the word pass, 7pass at checkout. Get 7-day all-access every play I release to my clients. Just $69, less than $10 a day. Get that right now over at wagertalk.com. Best of luck this week.